Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's Cynthia again, and I'm happy to have you guys on yet another video. And if today is your first time coming across my channel, you are welcome. Here on this channel, we do all things skincare, beauty, hygiene tips, self-care, product reviews, etc. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing these three products known as the Aloe Vera Gel, Snail Gel, and the Tomato Gel. Advising you on the one to go for according to your skin type and skin concern. Okay, that is basically me helping you to make a better choice out of these three gels out there in the market. Starting with the aloe vera gel. Aloe vera gel comes in a green transparent container. It is basically a water-based product formulated with aloe vera and glycerin. If you want to have a glowing skin, a radiant skin, making use of aloe vera gel on your skin is actually one of the very cheap way you can achieve that. Just that you might not be using it the right way, and that is why you are not getting the best result out of it. If you are on a hunt for a very good, cheap, and affordable moisturizer, then you can opt in for aloe vera gel. Yes, because it can be very beneficial for your skin. You don't need to spend so much money buying some of these expensive moisturizers out there in the market, especially if you do not have enough money at the moment, when you can actually get this aloe vera gel for yourself. Skincare products are becoming way more expensive, guys, and if there's any way you can lower the cost of your skincare products, I will advise you to do so. Aloe vera gel is very good for oily skin, also for acne prone skin. Because aloe vera gel is oil based, it does not contain any oils in it. Therefore, when you apply it on an oily skin, it will not make your oily skin feel more oily. Aloe vera gel is also very good for sunburn or sun damaged skin. If you have sunburn or your skin got damaged by the sun, aloe vera gel can also help you with it. Like I said earlier on, aloe vera gel is formulated with glycerin, which is a very good hydrating and a moisturizing ingredient in this very product. The exact aloe vera gel I make use of on my own skin is known as the Soothing and Moisture Aloe Vera Gel. So I'll be leaving a picture of it here on the screen. I forgot to bring it along with me while making this video. There are many brands of aloe vera gel out there in the market, like the Diesel aloe vera gel and the rest of them. Aloe vera gel has soothing benefits to the skin. It helps calm redness, gets rid of sunburn, helps hydrate the skin, good for acne skin, oily skin, and equally works very good on a sensitive skin. Many of us are buying this aloe vera gel with the wrong intention, with the belief that it's going to help brighten up your skin. What aloe vera gel will do for you is basically to glow up your skin and to moisturize your skin. Finish. When you have a constant moisturized skin, you will notice that your skin will start glowing up on its own. Aloe vera gel do not lighten the skin. It do not brighten the skin. If you have reactions on your skin, aloe vera gel can equally be very helpful. Simply use some Dettol soap, or you add in some Dettol into your bathing water to shower and apply your aloe vera gel on the affected area afterwards. I also mentioned that some of you might not be using this aloe vera gel the right way, which might contribute to the major reason why you're not getting the right results from your aloe vera gel. So now I will be listing out some tips you are to consider while using an aloe vera gel, which are: 1. Do not wash off your aloe vera gel after applying it. Yes, the same way you apply your face cream on your face, do you wash it off afterwards? No, you don't. That is the same way you are not to wash off your aloe vera gel from your face after applying it. Once you apply it on your face, leave it there as a face moisturizer and go about your daily activities. It is not going to cause you any harm nor irritation. So after you're done applying your skincare products, I mean your toner, your serum, you can now go ahead to apply your aloe vera gel on your face as your face cream or a facial moisturizer. And after applying your aloe vera gel on your face as your face cream, you now go ahead to apply your sunscreen. Yes, you still need to apply your sunscreen because aloe vera gel is not a sunscreen. And sunscreen basically helps us to shield our skin from the sun. Make sure you are not exposing your skin to the sun because it is not going to be good for your skin at all. And of course, doing so will help you achieve this maximum result while making use of your aloe vera gel on your skin. Secondly, you don't need to apply your face cream on your face again after applying your aloe vera gel on your face. Like I said before, aloe vera gel already been applied on the face is going to serve you as a face cream. You can do it this way. Because this aloe vera gel is a moisturizing and a glowing product, it does not have any active brightening or lightening ingredients in it. So apply your aloe vera gel as your face cream or as your facial moisturizer in the morning. And then at night, you can now go in with your brightening or lightening face cream, whichever one you make use of. Thirdly, someone once asked if she can replace aloe vera gel with the natural aloe vera plant. Now, this aloe vera gel has already been processed and have been added other ingredients to it like glycerin, which is very, very beneficial to the skin. So this makes it very good and suitable as a moisturizer for the face. While this natural aloe vera gel plant is still at its natural original state. It can serve as a moisturizer though, but it is mainly used for a treatment. So if you want to use aloe vera gel as a face moisturizer, I'll advise you to get this already processed aloe vera gel instead of going for the natural aloe vera plant. Aloe vera gel can be used by all skin type and all skin color. It is not formulated specially for a specific skin tone. A fair skin, a dark skin, a chocolate skin can make use of aloe vera gel on their skin. Now, because aloe vera gel is a soothing product, it contains soothing properties in it that makes it very good for a sensitive skin, inflamed skin, or irritated skin. So, if your skin is sensitive, you might want to try out aloe vera gel on your skin because it is really going to help you a lot with your sensitive skin. So, these are the things you ought to consider when using aloe vera gel on your skin. Aloe vera gel do not brighten the skin and it do not lighten the skin as well. Rather, it will help to give you this deep moisture on your skin and equally help to glow up your skin in a long run. Moving on to the snail gel. Snail gel comes in a purple transparent container. Snail gel, equally known as snail slime, which is a very good ingredient that you can add to your skincare routine. This snail gel is a kind of a low budget gel as that of the snail mucin you guys see in the market or supermarkets around you. Yes, because it is not as high or of good quality as the snail mucin. So if you like incorporating snail mucin to your skincare routine, or you have always wished to incorporate snail mucin to your skincare routine and you don't have money to get it for yourself, then you should go get this snail gel for yourself because it is made from snail mucin with other beautiful ingredients added to it. Snail gel contains snail mucin, equally known as snail slime, which is an essence that will help lump up your skin. Snail gel has the ability to soothing the skin, hydrate the skin, reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles from the skin, and of course, other signs of aging. If you want an anti-aging gel, then you can go for the Snail Gel. Not only is Snail Gel good for anti-aging, it is equally good for hydration, acne breakouts, and textured skin as well. Snail Gel will help protect your skin from free radicals, scars, and wound healing. It will help revive your skin and give you that plump looking, helping your skin look radiant and youthful. Over to the last one, which is the tomato gel. Tomato gel comes in this bright red, transparent colored container. Tomato gel is made from tomato extract, which you can agree with me that tomato extract is a very nice ingredient that you can make use of on your skin. Tomato gel has the ability to exfoliate your skin because it has exfoliating properties. Tomato gel can help you brighten up your skin, fight hyperpigmentation on the skin, the dark spots you have on your skin, uneven skin tone, because it contains lots of vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E, and equally contains a brightening ingredient known as beta carotene. Also, this tomato gel will help revive your skin, giving your skin this natural glow that it deserves. Making use of this tomato gel will give your skin this shine and glow compared to the aloe vera gel and the snail gel. It has a more thicker consistency to the other gels and equally takes time to get fully absorbed into the skin. So if you want a gel that will help you brighten up your skin, then you should go for the tomato gel. Aloe vera gel, like I said, is very good for inflamed or irritated skin, sensitive skin, offering a good amount of moisture on your skin and mildly glow up your skin. Snail gel, on the other hand, is good for skin repair, is good for textured skin, acne prone skin, and anti-aging. Very good for aged skin, helping you revive back your skin, leaving your skin looking all plumped up, youthful, and radiant. Tomato gel, like I also said, is perfect for brightening up the skin, tackling dull skin, hyperpigmentation, dark spots, uneven skin tone on the skin, giving you a shiny, brightened, and a glowing skin. I do hope that this video indeed helps someone out there to easily identify the difference between these three gels. So, which of these three gels should you go for? Okay, these three gels in the market are sold at the rate of 2,000 naira, 3,000 naira, depending on your area or where you're getting yours from. They are very much affordable and very good for the skin, and you can use any of these three gels on your skin for a different reason. So you should go for the one that suits your skin needs. I really do hope that this video is helpful to someone watching me right now. And if you have watched up until now, please like, subscribe to my channel if you have not, turn on your post notification bell so as to always get notified whenever new videos are uploaded here on this channel. Leave something nice on the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys on my next one. Till then, bye.